for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
What's up, Yankees Nation? Welcome back to Yankees Fan Central. I'm your guy, your voice inside the evil empire, coming to you straight from the heart of the Bronx. Today, I've got some exclusive intel that could completely flip the script on our outlook for the 2026 season. It is November 22nd, 2025, and even though the confetti from the World Series has barely been swept up, the front office is already working overtime. The situation is critical, and I'm going to give it to you straight. Our starting rotation is decimated before pitchers and catchers have even reported to Florida. We have confirmation that two of our absolute studs, Gerrit Cole and Carlos Rodon, along with Clark Schmidt, are highly likely to start the next season on the injured list. This isn't just a hiccup, this is a massive hole in our defense of the American League East title. But, as I always say, where there's chaos, Brian Cashman sees a ladder. Sources close to the situation, including some sharp analysis from Joel Reuter, indicate that the New York Yankees are plotting a surgical strike to snatch a World Series hero directly from our division rivals, the Toronto Blue Jays. The target, Chris Bassitt. We are talking about a 36-year-old veteran who already knows the pressure of the New York media market, having pitched for the guys over in Queens. The logic behind this move is flawless and carries that ruthlessness I love. Bassitt wouldn't just be a band-aid, he would be the anchor of stability we desperately need for the first few months of the year. Let's look at the numbers because stats don't lie. In the 2025 regular season, Bassitt posted an ERA of 3.96 and a whip, walks and hits per inning pitched of 1.33 over 31 starts. That might look average at first glance, but what he did in the playoffs is what catches the eye. When he was moved to the bullpen during the Jays' magical run to the trophy, he turned into a monster. In 7 postseason appearances, he boasted a microscopic ERA of 1.04 and a whip of 0.58. That is elite. That is the kind of performance that silences sold-out crowds, bringing in a guy with that winning mentality, poaching him straight from a rival that just celebrated a title in our face, is exactly the kind of psychological and tactical warfare we need, and he'd arrive to hold down the fort in the rotation and, most importantly, bring the experience of someone who just hoisted the commissioner's trophy. Now, I want you, the die-hard fan, to visualize the long-term tactical landscape, because this signing goes way beyond just covering some early injuries. Chris Bassitt's versatility is the ace in the hole here. The plan, according to internal analysis, is to use him as a starter for the first 2 or 3 months of the 2026 season. But what happens when our aces return? That's where the magic happens. Just like he did in Toronto, Bassitt would shift to the bullpen, solving another chronic issue that haunted us all last campaign, the lack of depth and reliability in the late innings, with the very real possibility that we lose key pieces like Devin Williams and Luke Weaver in free agency. Having a veteran arm capable of eating up multiple innings or slamming the door in high-leverage situations is a luxury that is becoming a necessity. Furthermore, the projections for our opening day rotation are ambitious and show that the front office isn't messing around. There is a lot of chatter behind the scenes about a rotation anchored by the newly acquired, and this is a massive rumor gaining steam, Max Fried, alongside young guns like Cam Schlittler, the 2024 Rookie of the Year Luis Gil, and Will Warren. Adding Bassitt to that mix offers a perfect balance of electric youth and veteran savvy. We also can't forget Ryan Yarbrough, who re-upped his contract for another year, guaranteeing even more depth. Think about the impact in the clubhouse. Having a guy who is willing to change roles for the good of the team like Bassitt did up in Canada sends a powerful message. And of course, there's the rivalry aspect. Watching Blue Jays fans cry about losing one of their heroes to the Pinstripes is the kind of off-field victory we, the bleacher creatures, love to savor. We are talking about a short-term, low-risk, high-reward deal. If he keeps the form he showed last October, we'll have a lethal weapon for both starting games and securing tight wins. This move signals that despite the injuries to Cole and Rodon, our championship window remains wide open. We aren't here to just survive until they get back. We are here to dominate from the first pitch. That aggressive mentality is what defines the New York Yankees. The potential arrival of Chris Bassitt is a masterclass in low-cost, high-impact strategy. It solves the immediate absence of our aces and fortifies the bullpen for the stretch run, all while weakening a direct rival. Do you trust a former Met and current Blue Jays champion to hold down our rotation until Garrett Cole returns? And furthermore, do you believe Max Fried is the right guy to lead this group while our captain is out? Sound off in the comments right now. I want to see the debate get heated. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell, because here the news breaks first and the analysis comes from someone who lives and breathes the Bronx Bombers. Let's go, Yanks Nation, chasing number 28.